Texans girl here, along with William Harvey Turner, and we're here to recap the Houston Texans versus the Denver Broncos today. So all I can say is number 6. 6 wins in a row, Texans fans. It was ugly, but I'll take it. We're going to the bye week on a high. I love it. I love it. I feel good about that win. I nearly suffered a heart attack during that win, but we won. It was ugly, and I'll take that win. First half, felt really good about that offensively. D-Hop had a great game, over 100 yards, 1 touchdown. I think Demaryius Thomas is a good addition to our offense. Obviously, it's hard to replace Will Fuller, and he's not going to replace Will Fuller, but I really think that the addition of Demaryius Thomas is a big win for the Houston Texans, and we have a bye week next week. That's going to give them another 2 weeks to learn our offense and learn our quarterback. So I think he's going to be a big help in the long run in the season. And he had a pretty good game, considering he's been with us, 5 days? I think our defense had one hell of a game. Jadeveon Clowney, J.J. Watt. And I would never thought I'd hear myself say this, but Kareem Jackson is having the best year of his career. So I'm very happy with what I'm seeing from Kareem Jackson. I think our defense played well. I think our offense, the second half, was very lackluster. I don't know. I think that the Broncos was lacking in the secondary today, and we didn't really go for the long ball at all. I just really think we looked really crummy the second half offensively and would have liked to see more. We could not get the run game going at all. Our quarterback was a second leading rusher. That's a problem. Everybody knows that. And we just couldn't get it together from the run game today. But hats off to Denver, because everybody knows they've got a great defense, and that's probably the best defense that we faced all year. So understandably, but still, we got to get it together if we are going to make it into the playoffs and deep into the playoffs. And if we're going to have a chance at contesting Kansas City as well as the Patriots. So, like I said, I feel good about this win. A win is a win. It's a great win going into the bye week. I thought I was going to die that last minute of the game. My God. When he missed that 51-yard field goal, like I said, I had to beat on my. I was upstairs working out, and I was amazed, and I was like thrilled to death. Like I said, a win is a win, an ugly win, I don't care. Defensively, awesome game. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Clowney. It was great. We come back off the bye and we play Washington, and that's not going to be an easy game at all. We're playing in Washington. So anyway, I feel good because Deontay Foreman's coming back. He's going to be practicing the week. I believe next week he can practice. So I feel good about him coming back and the addition to our run game. So feel good about that. Other games that we watched, the early game that we watched the Steeler game today, and they had a great game. That was a good game, the Steelers-Ravens. The Ravens beat the Steelers back at Heinz Field earlier, and the Steelers had a great game. James Conner continues to dominate. Look, I love Lev Bell, but, really, he's not missed. James Conner had 100 yards. He had over 100 yards. He had 56 yards receiving, and he had a touchdown. So he's playing he's having a great season. So the Steelers had a great game. I think they looked better defensively. We also watched a little bit of the Panther game, which the Panthers are awesome. They're up and coming in the NFC, and they're a team to be reckoned with. I know we're talking about the Rams, we're talking about the Saints, but the Panthers are playing damn good football. Look at Cam Newton. Cam Newton over almost 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. And I know that he's not talked about, but Christian McCaffrey, that dude is what's up. 2 touchdowns. He had over 100 yards when it comes to about 150 yards with rushing and receiving. So the Panthers are, in my opinion, one of the best teams in the NFC. The late game, that was one hell of a game. Now, obviously, the late game, I watched the Denver Texan game, but I caught the last 6 minutes of the New Orleans Ram game. So glad that New Orleans won. Drew Brees is a badass. Kamara is a badass. And how about Michael Thomas? Over 200 freaking yards in receiving. Great job, Saints. And I really liked that last call by Sean Payton. It was 4th and 1 to close out the game and just put the nail into the coffin of the Rams. So good to see the Rams lose and lose to New Orleans. So a good day in football today, guys. Good game. Good games going on. I'm happy about my Texans, obviously. Feel good about going into the bye week. Tomorrow night's game, the Cowboys-Titans. Everybody knows how much I hate the Cowboys. They make me sick. And I can't stand the Titans either. So, you know, we want the Titans to lose. I want the Cowboys to lose. So maybe it'll end in a tie. They both suck. So we'll see how that game turns out. I think the Thursday night game is going to be a really good game against the Panthers and the Steelers. So exciting to see that, considering this last Thursday night game against, my God, the Raiders. They're like a train wreck. That was pathetic, but I don't even want to go into that. So we're not going to talk about that. So tonight's game against Green Bay and the Patriots. Obviously, I'm disappointed because I can't stand the Patriots. And, you know, this is no knock on Aaron Rodgers. This has nothing to do with the fact that Tom Brady's better than Aaron Rodgers. Give me a freaking break. I'm tired of hearing about this. Put Aaron Rodgers with the Patriots today, and that dude would have 5 rings. Put Drew Brees with the Patriots, just like Tom Brady has been, and he'd have 5 rings as well. Same as Peyton Manning. You put Peyton Manning in the same situation that Tom Brady has been in, and he'd have 5 rings. So whatever, you could disagree with me, whatever you want. I don't care. Put those quarterbacks in the same situation that Tom Brady is in today, and they would all have 5 rings. So anyway, I'm not going to get on a soapbox when I'm talking about the Patriots and Tom Brady. All I can say is I'm happy about my Texans. 6 wins in a row. Great win going into the bye week. I love it. I love what I saw today. Although we need to get our offense rolling. We need to get our offense rolling. We need to get our run game back. And we'll win against the Redskins in a few weeks. So I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Everybody have a great, great week, and peace out.